Every Saturday morning, the same exhausting routine begins in millions of households across the world. You pull out the vacuum cleaner, gather every cleaning supply you own, put on your oldest clothes, and brace yourself mentally and physically for hours of scrubbing, wiping, dusting, mopping, and organizing. You move from room to room, tackling dishes that have piled up all week, laundry that has multiplied mysteriously, and surfaces covered in dust and clutter. By evening, exhausted but satisfied, your home finally looks presentable, almost magazine-worthy. You collapse on the couch, proud of your accomplishment, promising yourself that this time, things will stay clean. But within 3 or 4 days, the clutter creeps back silently, almost mockingly. Dishes pile up again in the sink. Clothes scatter across chairs, beds, and floors. Papers, mail, and random objects accumulate on countertops and tables. Shoes migrate from the closet to the living room. That satisfying, clean feeling disappears as quickly as it came, replaced by a familiar sense of frustration and defeat. This is the cleaning trap, an endless, exhausting cycle where we clean intensely, mess builds up gradually and inevitably, and we clean again with growing resentment and dwindling motivation. Millions of people around the world live trapped in this exact cycle, believing wholeheartedly that a truly clean home requires constant, exhausting effort, expensive products, and enormous amounts of willpower. They blame themselves for not being organized enough or disciplined enough. They buy more storage solutions, more cleaning gadgets, more organizational books, hoping the next system will finally break the cycle. But what if the real problem isn't how hard you clean, how many products you buy, or how disciplined you are? What if the actual issue is when and how you interact with your space every single day, moment by moment, decision by decision? In Japan, there exists a deceptively simple concept that quietly transforms homes without requiring marathon cleaning sessions, expensive products, or complicated systems. It's not about scrubbing harder, buying more storage bins, investing in fancy organizational containers, or dedicating entire weekends to reorganizing closets and drawers. Instead, it's a tiny daily ritual deeply rooted in mindfulness, awareness, presence, and immediate action. The Japanese philosophy of Seiri Seiton, which translates roughly to organizing and orderliness, isn't a one-time deep clean you schedule occasionally on your calendar. It's not something you do once a month or even once a week. It's a complete, holistic way of living and interacting with your environment, where objects are returned to their designated place the instant they're used. Not later, not tomorrow, not when I finally have time, but right now, in this very moment, without delay or excuse. This principle extends beyond mere tidiness. It reflects a deeper cultural understanding that our external environment directly influences our internal state of mind. A cluttered space creates a cluttered mind, while an orderly space promotes clarity, calm, and focus. This connection between physical order and mental peace has been part of Japanese culture for centuries, influencing everything from traditional tea ceremonies to modern minimalist design philosophies that have spread globally. This habit is so small and subtle that it seems almost insignificant to most people encountering it for the first time. They wonder how such a tiny action could possibly make any real difference in the grand scheme of household management. Yet this small habit quietly prevents the very buildup and chaos that eventually causes those overwhelming, dreaded messes in the first place. It works not through force or intensity, but through consistency and immediacy. At the very heart of this transformative practice lies what many organizational experts and productivity coaches call the 1-minute rule. The principle itself is beautifully, almost deceptively simple. If a task takes less than 60 seconds to complete, you do it immediately instead of postponing it for later, no matter how small or unimportant it might seem in the moment. Consider these everyday examples. Put the cup directly in the dishwasher right after finishing your coffee, instead of leaving it on the counter for now. Hang your jacket the very second you take it off when arriving home, instead of tossing it carelessly on a chair or the back of the couch. Return the book to its designated shelf as soon as you finish reading that chapter, rather than leaving it stacked on the nightstand indefinitely. File that piece of mail the moment you open it, sorting it immediately into Keep Action Needed or Trash categories. Wipe down the bathroom sink right after brushing your teeth, taking just a few seconds. Put your shoes away the instant you remove them at the door, rather than leaving them scattered in the entryway. These micro actions feel almost too small and trivial to matter in the grand scheme of household management. Our brains often dismiss them as unimportant, convincing us that, "I'll do it later," or "it's just one item, it won't matter." But these tiny actions are the invisible, powerful foundation of a forever clean home. Instead of clutter slowly accumulating into an overwhelming mountain that requires hours of dedicated effort and emotional energy to tackle, it simply never accumulates at all in the first place. The beauty of this rule lies in its universal applicability. It doesn't matter whether you live in a tiny studio apartment or a sprawling house, whether you live alone or with a large family, whether you're incredibly busy or have plenty of free time. The 1-minute rule adapts to any lifestyle because it requires such minimal time investment that there's virtually no excuse not to implement it consistently. Psychologists and behavioral experts explain that clutter builds gradually through countless delayed decisions we make throughout our day, often without even realizing we're making them. Every single item left for later becomes a tiny, almost imperceptible mental burden, and dozens or even hundreds of these accumulated burdens eventually create significant visual and emotional chaos in our living spaces. This concept relates directly to what researchers call decision fatigue, the psychological phenomenon where the quality of our decisions deteriorates after making numerous decisions throughout the day. Each time you see an out-of-place item and think, "I'll deal with that later," you're actually making a decision, however small, and that decision consumes mental energy. Multiply this by dozens of items throughout your home, and you begin to understand why cluttered spaces feel so exhausting and overwhelming, even before any actual cleaning begins. The 1-minute habit brilliantly eliminates this decision fatigue because there's genuinely no decision left to make in the moment. The action happens instantly, automatically, almost unconsciously, without internal debate or negotiation with yourself. You don't ask, "Should I put this away now or later?" You simply put it away, immediately, as a reflexive action rather than a deliberated choice. Additionally, small consistent actions performed daily are far easier to sustain long-term than occasional intense bursts of effort. This principle appears throughout behavioral psychology and habit formation research. Just as saving a little money every single day beats sporadic large deposits made once in a while, and just as daily light exercise often produces better long-term results than occasional intense workout sessions, tidying constantly in small, manageable doses beats infrequent, exhausting deep cleaning marathons. Over time, your brain literally stops associating your home with stress, overwhelm, and dread, because disorder never has the actual chance to take root and spread throughout your living space. Your nervous system begins to relax more fully at home, since your environment consistently signals safety, order, and calm, rather than chaos and unfinished business. Beginning this life-changing habit requires absolutely no special tools, no expensive organizers, no elaborate systems, and no drastic lifestyle changes whatsoever. You don't need to buy anything or reorganize your entire home before starting. The beauty of this approach lies precisely in its simplicity and accessibility. Start with just one room, ideally the one you use most frequently throughout your day, perhaps your kitchen, bedroom, or home office. Commit fully to the 1-minute rule for just 7 consecutive days as a personal experiment, without pressure to be perfect. Every single time you finish using an item in that room, pause for just a moment and ask yourself this simple question. Can I put this back right now, this very second? If the answer is yes, which it almost always will be, do it immediately without hesitation or overthinking. Resist the powerful, almost automatic urge to say later or in a minute or I'll do it after this show ends. These small delays are exactly what create the accumulation we're trying to prevent. When you catch yourself about to postpone a quick task, treat that awareness as your cue to act immediately instead. Pair this practice with a simple, calming nightly reset ritual. Spend just 5 minutes before bed walking through your space and returning anything that's out of place to its proper home. This isn't deep cleaning in any sense. It's gentle maintenance, a brief check-in with your environment before ending your day. Consistent maintenance is precisely what keeps homes effortlessly, permanently clean without exhausting effort or dedicated cleaning days. As you build confidence in one room, gradually expand this practice to additional spaces throughout your home. Within a few weeks, this won't feel like a rule you're following, but simply how you naturally interact with your belongings and living space. After just a few weeks of consistent practice, something truly remarkable happens. The overwhelming Saturday cleaning sessions disappear entirely because there's simply nothing left to clean up in the first place. Your home stays consistently tidy and organized, not because you're working harder or sacrificing more time, but because you're working smarter, one tiny action at a time throughout your day. You'll notice unexpected benefits beyond just a cleaner home. Your stress levels decrease because you're no longer confronted with overwhelming messes. Your mental clarity improves because your environment reflects order rather than chaos. You'll find items more easily because everything has a consistent place. You'll have more free time on weekends because you're not sacrificing entire days to catch up cleaning. This beautiful Japanese-inspired habit isn't about achieving perfection. It's fundamentally about prevention and mindful awareness. It transforms cleaning from a dreaded, exhausting chore into an invisible, automatic part of your daily routine, something you barely notice yourself doing because it's become second nature. The tiny habit becomes the tiny secret behind a forever clean, forever peaceful, truly harmonious home that requires minimal maintenance and provides maximum peace of mind.